Welcome everybody. I'm live for a special video on this Saturday, September 4th, the first college football Saturday. Outside of last week for week 0. This is the week 1. Everyone else is playing their game 1, and some teams who played last week are playing game 2 this week. So let's do a jersey reveal. So the first game against the Tulane Green Wave, which was supposed to be in New Orleans, has been moved back to Norman. Tulane is supposed to be considered the home team still. They'll be on the home side of the field of the sideline, sideline in the home locker room. But both teams are going to be in home jerseys, so we or if we can do home jerseys for both in NCAA 14. Hopefully we do both. I haven't even tried to do that in NCAA 14 before. As you're seeing my screen right now, it is OU's home jerseys as that was from one of the Kansas State games. That's their traditional home jersey, the crimson helmet, the crimson jerseys with the cream Sooners, cream Big 12 logo, cream Air Jordan logo, and then the cream numbers, the cream pants. People say that's why, but they call it cream. And for OU, and then the two crimson stripes on both sides of the pants. They have that alternate panel. We'll get to that in a minute. But so Oklahoma is going to be in these jerseys against Tulane, even though they are considered the visiting team, even in our version. Tulane will be the home team. OU will be the visiting team. We'll be having Norman just like it is in real life. Because I was determining whether to continue to do it where it was. Supposed to be at Yulman Stadium in New Orleans, even though in the NCAA 14 game, they were, when the game was released, it was the Superdome, but through Team Builder, got a outdoor stadium, and they're using Middle Tennessee Stadium there, but it is still labeled as Yulman Stadium in there. We'll see. I'm definitely thinking that they'll have Yulman Stadium in NCAA new NCAA game when it comes out in either 2023 or 2024. So it could come out in 2022. We just don't know. I think in more likely 2023, which would make it a 10-year gap between the last game and the other one. So it'll be 14 was the last game, and then that'll make it NCAA 24. So 10-year gap there. I'm using actual pictures for this because I don't have any. I could have taken pictures of the different jerseys in my NCAA 14 game. I do have it. We will have alternate jerseys because I did get the alternate jerseys through the Team Builder version of the Oklahoma Sooners, and they have their regular jerseys in there as well. So you just use that one alternate team so that you don't have to go back and forth between them and the default team in the game. So there you have. So this is the Week 1 games, even though the visiting team, they're going to be rocking the home jerseys. With the Crimson, like I said, the Crimson has Crimson jerseys and cream/white pants, if you will. And that's the classic look for the Oklahoma Sooners. That is game 1. Now, game 2 is a traditional home game. So are they going to wear this again, or are they going to wear alternates? I don't know what the real life team is going to do, but for us, we are going to definitely not do that. There we go. That's what I wanted. Wasn't going the right way there. These are all the alternate jerseys OU has with are they Rough Rider alternate jerseys or Rough Rider jerseys? If so, even though we don't have the red helmet in there, we just have with only red helmet we have is their traditional red. Their alternate helmet is the white with the crimson, the white/cream helmets with the crimson stripe and the crimson interlocking OU there. So, and I'm thinking it's great face mask in the game as well. So, we have another one that's similar to the Rough Rider one, with just a solid crimson stripe without any design to it whatsoever. It may have a black stripe. I don't know if it has a. I think it has a red stripe to it. Crimson stripe. I mean. I don't know if it's the crimson stripe one, or there's one that has a black stripe one, but that is for another time, another discussion. So, yes, we don't know what the regular team is doing, but we do know what we're going to do for week 2, which is, I'm thinking, is against Western Carolina. Let me get the schedule. Usually I would have to pull it up on the phone or iPad. But we have the Big 12 magazine. Yeah, I think that this one goes backwards. Okay. Let's look at their schedule. This is 2021 schedule. Yeah, the Western Carolina. So that one is. We don't have Western Carolina in the game. We did get some similar teams that were FCS teams, and it's either going to be North Dakota State taking the place of Western Carolina, or University of Central Arkansas. We don't know what that we know that's definitely going to be a home game. So there you have it. Our uniforms. Well, the reason why I have it on this is because it is going to be an alternate uniform, but it's not going to be the home alternate uniform you see here. It is going to be somewhat that, but take the helmets and the jerseys from that home uniform you see in front of you, and the red pants from the road alternate uniform you see there, and that's what you get for the game against going to be University of Central Arkansas there in place of Western Carolina. So that's that. Then the rest of the season, Oklahoma, you can have the games as scheduled. Now Nebraska. Nebraska's the other home game, and that's the jerseys for the Nebraska game. It's going to be traditional on both sides of the, Nebraska in the traditional road, in the traditional home. Now Kansas State is the next one. You'll have your alternate jerseys. That'll be the alternate roads. There'll be these white helmets with these white jerseys and these red pants like this. Now the next game is a neutral site game and against Texas. I don't know if they are considered the home team or not against Texas at the Cotton Bowl. But in ours, we are going to be considered the home. OU is going to be considered the home team in that version. In my version, I didn't mean to say we. I meant to say OU will be considered the home team there. So, are they going to be in the alternate? Or are they going to be in these? They're going to be in. They've done these. So we did this for week 1, even though it was a road game. Week 2, we did the alternates. Then week 3, we did these. So let's skip one game. West Virginia. Let's skip the game. West Virginia. So you'll have these for Tulane. These for Southern Arkansas, which is replacing Western Carolina. And then Nebraska will be these. Jerseys. And then for West Virginia, as the rest of West Virginia will be this. Look right here. So we had these for Tulane. These, the helmets and the jerseys and these red pants for Western Carolina. Nebraska is going to be these. West Virginia is going to be this. Exactly. Kansas State's going to be in for the Kansas City game is going to be their traditional road uniform. So that's the first time we're seeing the traditional road. Texas Tech. This is going to be the look against Texas Tech. With the exception of the helmets are going to be the crimson helmets. They're the standard crimson helmets. And then TCU is going to be the traditional Kansas. Traditional road. Texas Tech. Traditional home. Baylor. Traditional road. Iowa State is going to be this one. Exact. No wire twigs there with that one. And then Oklahoma State is going to be this one. So there you have it. So let's recap again. Tulane, traditional home, Western Carolina, which is replaced by Central Arkansas. Will be this one. Oh, wait, not this one. Wait a second. Nope, not that one. This one. This one with the top and the helmet with this. The terms of France. Nebraska will be this one. West Virginia will be this is that. Kansas State. This one. Texas. Will be this one. TCU will also be this one now, and then Kansas. This one. Baylor or try Texas Tech. This one. Baylor. This one. Iowa State. This one. And Oklahoma State. This one. So that's the uniform schedule release. We'll have one for the Oklahoma State Cowboys. We'll try to do uniform reveal for every team, even if they have only the home and road stuff, and they only have is one tweak is just pants or something. Is the only tweak that they'll have. But even the slightest tweak of a jersey, we will do a uniform reveal for that team. If there's no tweak to their jerseys, we will say we'll still have a jersey reveal for the scheduled reveal for that as well. Let me go back to the alternate jerseys, and we'll leave it at that as we close this live video here. I said, well, why not do a live video, because then I can use the images and stuff easier than doing a tape video. I can tweak them as we go. I can tweak as we go, but for the sinners, but that is pretty much. I know I tweeted it. I probably even tweeted it in the middle of this video, but because sometimes I forget what I said and stuff, and sometimes I don't know if that's where I'm gonna go with it. For I selected uniform combinations for both teams, so if I can't do both home jerseys, then I'll have OU in their traditional road that you see here. So that one I just showed you, that's their traditional road. There's the white pants are below it. You didn't see it because it was not in the picture, but you get the point. It's the the cream pants, the white pants. We will do all the other teams' jerseys for their week one game or recapping what we have, and if we have played them last week, because we had played all week the 0 games. We haven't played any. I don't think we have. No, we have not played any. Except for Temple and Rutgers. That was the only traditional. That was the only week one game we actually played on my channel. So we will have the OU first, no OU Tulane today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, since we have college football weekend. So, and then Oklahoma State will have them take on North Dakota State this week, since Central Arkansas is already having a FBS game against Central Arkansas has a game against Arkansas State, so that ruled them out. I don't remember who Idaho plays, but I think we'll use North Dakota State there for the replacement for Missouri State. And then, because we don't know who Idaho plays, since they were the only FCS team by default in the game. So that really helped things out there. We don't know what team. I'm hoping that they'll have all the FBS teams in the NCAA football game with all their updated jerseys, and well, as many jerseys as you can. I guess they can have it where you have it updated. I think that I like to see them do it where you have it where you can have an updated jersey, like you have in NBA 2K, where a team gets a new jersey or a new helmet or whatever, then they'll put that jersey, or in this case, helmet or jersey in there. Hoping that for Oklahoma State Cowboys, they'll have the throwback in there. I know I'm talking about Oklahoma State on an Oklahoma video, but the reason why I was doing OU first is because that was the second game I'm going to do. Oklahoma State will be coming up. We'll probably do that tomorrow, because we're not going to be doing the game today. I don't know if I'll do any games today recorded, because I'll be watching a lot of football, but there's that. So I know this has been a very long video, so we're going to end it here. So this is the NCAA Football 14 uniform reveal schedule for the Oklahoma Sooners. I used real pictures, so you can see what they look like. I could have taken a picture of them, but I decided to do it this way. For Oklahoma State, I will do a do actual Resident will actually do pictures, take pictures from the uniform, different uniform combinations, with the other teams. So